Shane here from Shane Warm Fitness. We're going to go through knee external rotation, PAILs and rails. So one of the things our tibia does in our knee is it actually rotates internally and externally. So external rotation, internal rotation. Most people don't work with this. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some strengthening exercises for our external rotation. So all we're going to do is get into this seated position, and you're going to externally rotate your foot. With your outside hand, grab the inside of your foot, the other hand will wrap underneath your arm, grab your forearm. As you can see here, it's pretty simple. And we're just gonna pull this into my maximal external rotation. And I'm just gonna hold this position for 2 minutes. So we're just gonna hold this for a couple of minutes. Once the 2 minutes is up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna brace our core, take a breath, pack the air out down into our body so we can irradiate properly, which means we're tensing everything and creating tension in our body. And now I'm going to do a passive range isometric loading, which means, progressive isometric loading. So I'm going to be pushing or trying to rotate my foot that way. Obviously it's not going to happen because my hand's holding it in place. So 3, 2, 1, now I'm going to push, but I'm just going to start at 20%. I'm going to gradually build up to 30%, to 40%, up to 50%, to 60%, up to 80, 90, and now 100%. So I'm doing my best. I'm going to let go because I'm just showing you to try to rotate my foot that way, but I'm not going to let it happen. I'm going to hold this for about 20 or 30 seconds. Once that 20 or 30 seconds is up, you're going to try and rotate back the other way. So now I'm trying to rotate even further externally, which means I could probably take my hand away because I'm trying to rotate that. I'm trying to use everything in my knee joint itself. Do that for 20 or 30 seconds and have a rest. The rest period is up to you, whether it's 30 seconds or a minute or 2 minutes. Whatever time you feel it requires for your knee and everything included in your knee to be recovered enough to do that again. So you're gonna do that for 3 sets. That's 1 set, you're gonna do a second and a third. So take your recovery and then do it again. Now if you're doing this at a 60 or 70% effort, which means you're trying to build up the capacity in your connective tissue in your knee, which means trying to strengthen it up, as opposed to trying to increase range, you're just gonna stay at that 60 to 70% effort, but you're gonna hold it for 60 seconds or 90 seconds, as opposed to doing it for 20 to 30 seconds each way. And that is your knee external rotation, PAILs and rails. Enjoy.